15 Terraria content creators have joined this collaboration, but only one will make it to the end. I'm your host Thorben, and today we will watch as each of these 15 people struggle to avoid being the next person voted out in today's Terraria Ultimate Survivor. Previously on Terraria Survivor, Wildlmao and Rosia returned to the game, sparing Bench what would likely have been the vote that kicked him out of the game and returning one of his allies back into it. If you haven't seen the first 4 episodes, you won't want to miss them, but if you'd rather not click away, each content creator is in medium core, and after any boss is defeated, every person will vote to kick one of their fellow creators out of the collaboration. They just entered Hardmode, and with Hardmode comes a new twist where the person with the highest average DPS against a boss will gain immunity. What strategies will they come up with to ensure they deal the most damage? And will they backstab the most powerful players to take them out of the running? We'll have to watch and find out, and right off the bat, Wild is quite the person of interest.
Come here, I have a gift for you, don't tell anyone.
Oh.
Do what you will.
You just want me to get voted off doing something dumb, dude.
No, this one doesn't affect everyone.
Ticket to get myself killed.
This one doesn't affect everyone, so I don't care.
But I'd get voted out though if I use what you just gave me. You're trying to kill me.
Not really. I don't think you would.
I'll take it as a kind gesture.
Yeah, it was a kind gesture. Thank you. I can't use these. You know what? As a kind gesture, you can have another one.
Oh, thank you.
Wild also pulled Wexel aside for a chat.
You're Mr. Fishy Fishy, right? That's you?
What do you mean fishy fishy? Like I've done fishing? Is that what you're trying to say?
Like you are the fishing guy, and this is the perfect time to fish, isn't it?
I'm not actually Mr. Fishing in this at the moment.
Oh, really?
Nah. I did a little bit of fishing.
So you lied in that.
I'm like, no. I've been getting loads of food. I've done some fishing.
Do you have any extra baits?
You want some?
Can I have some? Yep.
There you go.
What's your plan, Wild, now that you've returned to the game after so long?
So I had a plan to just come back and murder everybody, but I'm thinking I'm gonna wait and just see what happens. Make some allies, see who attacks me, see who befriends me, and then I'll like go off of that and think of something.
Meanwhile, Mega had some plans of his own, but made a little accidental discovery when trying to tell me.
Whee! Oh.
What are you doing? That's mine.
Nothing. I didn't mean to do that. I was just going to a secret spot.
Turns out he just wanted to tell me his exact game plan for building a max DPS summoner. Let's see what Bench is thinking after being so heavily targeted last episode.
I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good about today. I think I'm at pretty good risk of getting voted out, but I've got some bribes I think I can make. And I'm going to try to search for where the other team hid the idols that they took from me, which realistically I'm not going to find anything, but if I did, that would be really cool. I have been getting the feeling that Kata is not too happy with his teammates for what they did to me, and I'm thinking if I can convince him to work with me, that might be really good.
While Bench considers turning Kata to his side, Wild makes moves on the free agent, Keppels.
I don't really know whose like team you're on. Like, do you got like who are you friends with? You like
I'm just kind of hanging around like
what are your plans?
Last few sessions I'm hanging around with like Megaswave, Wasefi, Kata. That's kind of I built the mob farm with Kata. I've kind of been switching around, but I think I probably will stick with them probably for the rest of the run. I don't know. Where are you up to?
I need stuff ASAP. I have no healing potions. I have no recall potions. I almost died.
Hearing Keppels was likely aligned with his enemies, it would appear Wild chose not to push any further. For now. It doesn't take long for Keppels and Wexel Radley to hop down the Corruption Caverns and start breaking altars. Ore is now in the world, but mech bosses and pirates can spawn naturally as well. Much mining must be done, but Wild is hard focused on building relationships, including with the newly returned Rosia, who had teamed up with Dubsley.
Well, what are the teams looking like? Especially because Rosia just got rebooted. Dubsley, you've kind of been in the middle. I kind of want to.
And you did.
I'm wondering what everything, like how everything's going.
I've lied to many sides already.
What side are you truly on? I'm trying to find my place in this world. All right, and Rosia, what?
Yeah.
Your greatest ally, Tubbsy's gone. What are you?
I was gonna try to be friends with Sephi and Megaswave.
I'm gonna tell you guys some information.
Palladium Mithril. Let's go.
I hear that
Yeah, what's up, dude?
the Wexel, Kata, Wasefi group. There's some discord in there. Discourse, I mean.
Yeah,
Really?
I-
They're falling
Yeah.
apart.
With
I thought
Wexel murdering,
Wexel-
they're a little. Yeah.
I thought Wexel was with Bench, and I know Bench was against Wasefi.
I thought they were
I-
too.
I think Wexel and Wasefi are like as tight as possible, but the rest of them aren't really.
That might be why Wexel killed Bench.
The events of the last session are still a little fuzzy to many, but with that, hard mode farming began with different people choosing different strategies for obtaining gear, and everyone was highly motivated, as it would seem nobody felt confidence with their current standing.
I could be feeling more confident, Chief. I'll keep it real with you. But I'm not. What's it called? I'm not determined.
Look, hey, you know what? If people see what I've done and they go, look, Wexel can't be, like, get that guy out. You know what? I will understand.
But the hard mode farming continues, with some hanging around the mob farm and others mining like Wasefi, who might have been the first person with titanium armor on the server. This might be part of the reason that others, such as Rosia and Dubsley, struggle to find ore for themselves. The person who gears up the best will stand a great chance of gaining immunity, and it would seem Mega actually has a plan to ensure nobody else could do a max DPS summoner build to better his own odds of achieving this.
Also, I was totally not asking people if they have Firecracker and Summoner emblems so that no one else can go Summoner.
Wasefi was first to find titanium armor, and also found himself being first to the Sky Islands farming for Souls of Flight. And Wildlmao is strangely found to be spending a lot of time with Dubsley and Rosia. Keppels began construction of a Crimson biome, and the brain will be listed as a free boss that does not result in a vote and may be farmed freely. And Keppels later joined Wexel in farming for ice cores in the tundra, and rewinding back to Wild spending time with Rosia and Dubsley, Wild becomes clean to B-cubed about the reason for sticking so close to them.
I talked with Bench and I was like, yeah, it'd be useful if Rosia and
Dubsley were on
Dubsley
our
were
side.
with us. Yeah, so I spent time with them. The time we spent together was true, but I was also manipulating them. Probably convince them later to vote with us in some way.
Yeah.
And that's when they began to plot who would be voted next.
I don't know if you're feeling this too. I don't know if you're up to date, but I'm kind of thinking Wexel's like dangerous right now.
I think he has an idol though, so it's like,
Yeah, but like he's not. If we like make something happen behind the scenes, he's not gonna know. Like he's got to he's got to predict it.
if we like
And
gaslight him
would he
and
really?
thinking he's safe.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Like we sort of just make him think that we're like chill with him and like act like we made up with him and just go
Me
crazy.
and him are on good terms.
I'm on good terms with Wexel too, so like I hate to say it, but I feel
Whoa.
like he could. I feel like he could turn this game
Dude,
around really
we should
quick,
talk to him and
it
make
could-
sure he thinks we're not voting for him, and then just kill him.
Literally.
This plot can only work if they pull people to their side, but what did Wild's time with Rosia and Dubsley result in?
Guys are spending a lot of time with Wild.
Yeah, I mean, he's choosing to spend time with us. To be fair, if he wanted to, he could leave, but he's choosing his battles.
He's with B Cubed. I'm a little suspicious of him. I'm gonna be honest.
Keppel's Crimson Farm has finished construction, and B-cubed, while mining for titanium in the jungle, finds himself, unknowingly, incredibly close to an immunity idol.
I don't know. I only went here because it's just to the right of the Shimmer. I know a thing or two about Shimmer. I don't like how you're hanging around. It makes me feel like there's something happening.
Unfortunately for B-cubed, he went in the opposite direction and narrowly missed the idol. On the other side of the map, Keppels has a whole Crimson Farm going, coming close to collecting enough supplies to farm the brain, and on a really hilarious and strange turn of events, Cataclysmic has been farming wyverns, and these things literally won't stop spawning.
Yes, I'm here for a giant harpy feather, that's it. But instead I've got currently on me, 407 souls of flight, 75 feathers, 3 of the harpy banners, the wyvern kite, a bladed thing for some reason, which I didn't know dropped from harpies. Not what I want.
All of Cataclysmic's farming is being done as he gears up for a Ranger maximum DPS build I've never heard of before. But as would turn out, his very own teammate Megaswave is thinking of how to undercut him.
I'm trying to think of a way to convince everyone to not do Destroyer first.
Why?
Because I know Kata has shared me his plan of Star Cannon and Orichalcum armor, so he'll decimate the boss. But because of its buffed health, I might be able to catch up after that initial thing, or I spawn the boss and a TNT barrel accidentally gets placed. I know he's my teammate, but I want to win.
You're that concerned that you're going to get voted out in this next one?
I really do think so.
But this was not Mega's only betrayal to his alliance.
Now, you can say no, and that's fine, and I don't care either way. But are you still thinking about giving me back that idol or no?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Oh, dude, thanks. It's actually sick.
I mean, like I said, I got you.
Thanks.
I got you.
I believe you know. I am going to use this, though. Like, I still don't know if I have enough people who aren't going to vote me.
Yeah, no, I understand. I was going to talk to you, though. So, I want to try and convince everyone to not fight Destroyer first.
Okay, I'm down.
Because Kata has Star Cannon and Orichalcum armor with, like, a bunch of stars. And so, I know he will be safe there.
Yeah, whatever you want, whatever you need, just let me know.
Moves are being made, but the question is, who is being targeted?
So who are we voting for?
Who should we vote for? I feel like everyone's just been kind of like...
I mean, right now, I think that it is between, like, I think it's mostly between Wexel and, who's it?
Bench?
Wexel and Bench, I think.
I feel like Wexel definitely has an idol.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
of course,
Wexel
they
has
killed
two.
Bench and got his idols.
But hypothetically...
Wexel-
Bench got them back?
No, he didn't get them back.
Oh, okay.
Wexel has
I
at
mean,
least 2 idols, so...
oh, Wexel,
blue
I thought you
team.
said Bench, my bad.
No.
Wild may be acting like he wants their opinion, but his decision has already been made.
I was talking to Wild.
Yeah.
About the little idea of possibly trying to give Wexel the impression that we're like cool with him,
Yeah.
and then just killing him.
I don't know if I want to be part of that. Because
I don't, like-
if in order
I just
to do
don't-
that,
I don't
we
have a
need to
plan.
have the
I don't have an
numbers.
idea.
Yeah, we need to have.
Okay, the
enough
thing
people
is,
to
though,
vote us off.
it's so hard to like. Okay, I think Wild has gotten closer with Dubsley and Rosia.
Yeah.
So I feel like we could get them in on it. You know, like maybe not against Wexel, because I know Dubsley and Wexel are like a thing, but I think we could form something with that. And they don't have anything against you as well. That's big.
And also, I made a deal with Keppels. He's not going to vote me or allegedly, he says he's not going to vote me for the next, like, 3 or 4 votes. Because I gave him something he wanted.
That could be... Dude, this is rough.
Also, you guys, Mega gave me this back. I'm thinking now, and I really hate to say this, but as the biggest threat and knowing he doesn't have an idol, it would be very helpful if we got Mega out of the game. It's just an idea. I'm just bringing up an idea. I'm not saying we're gonna do it, but knowing he doesn't have an idol and also knowing he's currently the biggest threat, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude.
I mean, it's an idea.
Oh, dude.
We have people that we could get to vote him, I think. Then again, we do know somebody leaked our little plan about Kata to Mega.
Yeah.
So, then again, we don't know who we can and can't trust. But I'm thinking,
I know that Mega is like really like super chill with me right now, and I feel bad because like we had the whole little interaction with the Moonlord trophy, right?
Yeah.
And that like since then we've been like chilling. But I don't know. I would feel really bad to do something like that. But I guess if you know.
so would I. But I'm just saying,
It's
like,
it's just how the game is played. So I don't.
nobody's
know.
going to want to ever vote him because that's like his plan. He's not.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, doing super nice things, like giving me this idol back and giving you the trophy and whatnot.
Yeah, saying like
And so
yeah,
nobody's gonna vote him.
I owe you, and then
And
just
so,
like, yep.
And so getting him out is
That could be, yeah, that's a big one, honestly.
best move if we're able to pull it off.
With the turns that discussion took, one can only wonder if Wild's attempt to turn Dubsley and Rosia will backfire.
Yeah, who do you think, BQ? Who do you think?
Yeah.
Who's someone devious that deserves to be ridden?
Listen,
I think we
guys,
all know.
guys,
I
can
think
we-
you don't
can
gotta
we-
say it even.
Hey, who are you thinking?
No, you say it first, because we already talked about it.
Did you, like, actually? Did
We
you-
know exactly who we're
Yeah,
voting.
we talked about
BQ.
it. I want to see if you agree.
Alright, well, I just...
Oh,
Can't let him.
I
He
just-
can't hear.
dude, we're having a secret meeting.
Come on, like what's the big
Very,
deal? Why
very
can't I
secret
hear it, huh?
conversation.
Did you get the invitation?
Is there any reason why I can't hear it, huh? Is it?
Yeah, your mailbox got cobwebs in it, Wexel. Get out of here. Just kidding.
Brother, okay. Gee.
Wait, I didn't mean
Wait,
it.
come back.
I
You can
didn't
join.
mean it.
What do you mean come back? No. You guys are clearly
No, no,
telling
no.
me that I'm not in on this right now.
We're just talking.
You don't want to make enemies, Wexel.
This is our thing.
I mean, you know, you're right. I don't want to make enemies, but
I'm a witch.
well, I'm a genie. I'm a djinn, bro. All right, so yeah. What's the chat about then? What are we doing?
What's the plan?
What is the plan?
What's the plan? What do we
That's
do
what I'm asking
next? What's the first boss?
As a group.
And that's where that awkward conversation randomly ended, with several people joining Keppels in his Crimson Biome to quickly kill the brain that, again, will not result in a vote. One of the people who didn't get involved in the battle, Mega, I have a pressing question for.
I heard that you gave Bench a Moonlord mask. Why'd you do that?
I knew that would be a way to gain his trust. It's a long-term investment, in my opinion, because I don't think I'm gonna know when to play it. And if everyone's planning on voting for Bench next round, I could cast a vote for someone else and at least keep myself safe. Because obviously Bench is part of his group. He'll tell his group that I'm cool. I think it's the long-term play rather than one safe round where I might not even get a vote if I play it. If worse comes to worse, I know where Kata's is. I accidentally found it.
The murder of Bench from last episode and the return of two people has definitely shaken everybody's standing.
Who are you teamed with? Because I know things got stirred after the murder. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, things got stirred for sure. Okay, so basically what ended up happening...
Like your team got stirred even?
I'm not even really teamed with anybody, although I feel like I'm kind of tight-knit with a few people at the moment, and those are Wasefi and Megaswave, because we're kind of in the together at this point. Because Wasefi got all the immunity idols for safekeeping, and was also kind of in on it. And then Megaswave was the one that helped me kill Bench, so we're kind of tight-knit, because it's like, look, if I get voted out, you know, Megaswave's probably right next to it, right? But like before literally I was cool with like benching everybody, and I was like, you know what? I feel like if anyone's cool, if anyone's like worthy of a vote, I told everyone to vote Bench, because like he kept coming up to me being like, "We've got the sway. Let's vote out with Sefi." And then like, no, wait, we could vote him in again. And I'm like,
I was kind of on Bench's team, but he's like sus now, dude. I don't know.
Bench is sus?
Honestly?
Yeah, dude. He was taking my loot and stuff, bro. Like when I was shimmering, and he didn't give it back.
That's funny.
I thought we were just messing around, but he just took it. BQ, what were you thinking about Bench?
Dude, I don't know.
You guys were tight for a bit.
Okay, I was honestly not opposed. If I'm being real, I wasn't opposed to the pick somebody and vote for them idea, you know?
I mean, we can always come
just
up
feel
with
like-
another system to vote people out, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know who from, but I feel like Mego's not like a big fan of you right now.
Of me?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Neither is Kata.
Yeah, okay, I don't know about Mega. I feel like Mega, if anything, might be putting on an act, but Kata might not be. I feel like Kata, literally, like, he told me to my face, he's like, you know what? Killing Bench? You know what? I'm down with that idea. Ooh. And then afterwards, when it was like, oh, he killed him, like, oh man, no, that's not cool. I think he changed his mind. Afterwards, he's like, oh.
Yeah. Speaking of Kata, Bench was in the middle of a discussion with him.
Let me tell you, we were also under the impression that Wexel was on our team. The entire time we thought he was like an ally of ours until he did that. And so you kind of just have to think about it, like what's going on with that. He's kind of seems to be playing both sides, which is a little concerning.
Well, considering he's been with us for the past well, not with us, but he keeps coming back and forth and teleporting back into our base. Like, make your mind up. You can pick one or the other.
Obviously, he's not an ally of ours, but even still, like, B Cubed and Wild or everyone are saying, like, yeah, they're super good with Wexel, so it's like, I'm just thinking, if he's supposedly good with everyone on the server, you kind of, it's just something, I don't know, something to think about. Am I really the one who deserves to be voted out right now? And I don't think I am.
The trouble is, I don't even know what happened to the idols. I know Wexel's got one, and I know Bench has got one.
Bench? That's me.
But there's a third that I'm not knowing about. I don't know if Wasefi's got one. I've asked him, he said no. And he told me about the previous one he had. He's told me about everything else that he's had. So I like to think I can trust him that he's telling the truth, the fact he doesn't have one from the third.
So you said who has one? Wexel and who?
Wexel and Bench.
I'm Bench.
From you. Oh, I mean Wexel and Mega.
Right now, the location of those idols and who has them is perhaps the most important piece of information someone could have.
Like, look, unless somebody gave Bench an immunity idol, it's like literally, it's kind of a safe vote at this point. We literally just took all of his idols.
It doesn't take long for chaos to ensue as everyone scrambles to secure a vote.
I was like, hey, wait, Rosia, where exactly do you stand with all this? Like, where are your votes looking like they're heading?
I kind of...
Who's in your bad books?
I kind of want to vote Bench. I'm not gonna lie.
Is there any particular reason?
My whole thing with Bench has more or less been the moral aspect of it, of him having a whole 3 means that whoever he was teamed with, he didn't even say, like, start spreading those with them.
I know that Bench was trying to use his idols to make his entire team immune for a vote, to vote out Wasefi.
He's still going for Wasefi? Why?
Yeah, he is. He is. That's what he was trying to do.
What? Guys, I heard you're trying to vote Bench. He's got an immunity idol and he's going to be playing it.
No way, what?
Mega, I got questions.
Yeah, what's up?
How many...
Do you know how he acquired this immunity idol? How did he get it?
I am not sure, but he showed me that he has one.
Because I feel like it's important to know if he got given it or if he found it.
I don't know how he has obtained it, but
well, yeah, obviously, if someone in his inner circle knew that he could have been voted out,
But see, that's the thing. I thought you guys were his inner circle.
Bench is sucking up to me because he got killed and he kind of got betrayed. So I never talked to him before I got voted out.
In the middle of this conversation, Dubsley suddenly leaves to join the other crowd as they gather to discuss the next vote for themselves.
Dubsley, come here. Since the start of the run, we have the idea of pick Wexel and all vote for it. And make him
gaslight
think,
him into
gaslight
thinking.
him into think that no one's gonna vote for him and that we're all voting for Bench. And then we just knock him out.
So we actually don't hate Bench. He never stole from me either.
Yeah, he didn't do any of
He's
that.
the homie.
We're just trying to make Wexel think that we're all like hard against Bench. Okay? So the idea here is we gotta keep Bench in. I'm dedicated, and I think Wild is too.
Wexel's a murderer.
Wexel's got bad intention. I feel like he's getting carried away. He's got too much power right now, and I don't think it's healthy for the longevity.
Yeah.
It's not that cut and dry that everyone's on Bench. There's a lot of people saying, people want to get out Bench, but then it's like, dude, the other guys, B Cubed, Wild, and that group, I was chill with them at the start. And I know that they're kind of like in Bench's little circle, but they were just talking to me saying that Bench was actually kind of like a bit of a suspicious... They're like, I don't know about Bench anymore, actually. And I'm like, dude, I want to believe that they're full of...
Clearly, you guys have a pretty in-depth team here. What is the plan for your team in the long run? Like, outside of just keeping...
We don't know. Right now, we're just trying to get past the Bench thing. And I think that's really all we have.
What are you sneaky boys doing down here?
Kata, this is a perfect
I wonder.
Oh yeah,
Kata, we're talking game.
Talking game.
I'm staying up here in case anyone has a TNT barrel. I don't trust anyone anymore.
So the idea, we just had a whole session with like 4 of us, all just mostly me and Wild, but just pretty much gaslighting him into thinking that we were gonna vote Bench. But we're not voting
him.
We're gonna vote for him.
Fair enough. I was expecting it, to be quite honest with you.
So are you down to
vote Wexel?
Vote with us.
Don't say it.
For the preservation of people, it sounds like this would be one of the worst options.
What do you mean for the preservation of people?
Voting Wexel?
No, voting for bench, because that would then keep giving you guys a large majority in votes.
Wait, so Dubsley, you think if we... What are you thinking? Who's
Dude,
good to vote
morally,
for, who's
it's
bad to
hard for
vote
me to. It's just hard for me to vote for Wexel specifically.
Dude, literally, I agree.
Well-
I agree. Okay, Dubsley, you know, after I had like the lowest of lows, and the first thing I did when I got that second session, I came to you and Wexel, and you guys like put me in, bro. It's not. I don't want to vote for Wexel because of Wexel. I want to vote for Wexel because of like, I thought we were like
For bench.
for bench, and it's because
Because he kills him, and now he's gonna vote
the
him out
thing
too.
is-
Like,
the
you
thing
killed
is-
him and took his stuff, and now you're gonna vote him out. Like, how does that make any sense? Last time I
think
murdered
that-
someone, I got voted out.
I mean, hear me out. This might be a really brutal idea, but like, if you really want to vote somebody out, you can barrel them beforehand. Like, we could barrel bench a second time. I would, honest to God, feel terrible for doing that. I would feel awful. But if people did actually want to vote him out, we could do it a second time.
He's probably learned. Honestly, me when I vote Tommy out because he's not here.
If you've been wondering where Tommy Tsunami is, he forgot about the session and wasn't present, but failing to show up does not make you immune to the vote.
Yo, what's up, Wasafi?
Wanna join us?
Dude, supposedly, Bench's plan is still to try and vote you out, Wasafi.
Yeah.
That's oh,
I know! Like, what?
I've been so kind.
Dude,
to
I heard
everybody.
that and I was like, you're actually doing good stuff for everybody? Like, I don't feel like there's much of a reason for them to vote you out, but then when I hear that, I'm like, you're kidding me, they still want to vote you out?
I mean, that's a surprise.
I need to know that you're not gonna vote me.
I'm not gonna. I know I'm not gonna vote you, but it's you know. I do not want to vote for you, nor do I want to vote for Wexel. Is the big issue.
No, you gotta get rid of Wexel, man.
So, Rosia, I presume that you'd probably be on our side with saying get rid of bench?
Yeah. Yeah.
Considering you
Oh,
told us?
what's
I
that
thought it was funny. I thought it was funny after the barrel incident. He like when
Yeah.
I got like respawned, he started sucking up to me and giving me loot and stuff. Yeah.
So, I guess we've got a 5 voting block for that?
Oh, so apparently... Wait a minute. 2 people are using invisibility potions right now. Look at the bottom left.
It's probably Mega. It's totally Mega.
Mega and somebody else. There's 2.
Oh, then Kata. Mega and Kata are probably spying on what they're saying, and they're gonna be like, oh.
Oh yeah, actually, wait. So what's the deal with Kata? Apparently, Kata is not such a big fan of me anymore.
I feel like that's a lot more. He wanted bench gone. I feel like he wanted bench gone over you gone.
Yeah, but like, at the same time, it seemed to me like he was very like, kind of not cool with it after the fact.
After so much discussion, the bench crew decided it was time that talking was over.
I'm gonna teleport in and see. Ready? Imagine I had a TNT barrel. That'd be so funny, dude.
Oh, but, dude, the whole
yeah.
crew's turning up.
The whole gang's here.
With the 2 teams in the same place, the strategizing came to a close, and with Dubsley and Rosia being 2 major swing votes in this whole discussion, the question is how they felt about everything.
So I think ultimately I want to vote bench because I feel like that whole thing felt really like weird and underground. Like they didn't want to talk much about it, and I don't want to have that big power dynamic. And then next round, vote for Wexel.
I think Wexel's a cool person, but I can also totally see him backstabbing me.
Meanwhile, Wexel was busy trying to smooth out his relationship with Cataclysmic.
I originally wanted to vote Bench out because Bench had like his little inner circle, right? Earlier, I started talking to them and they started talking like, oh man, actually, we do want to get rid of Bench. And I was like, there's no way they want to do that.
Oh yeah, bold-faced lie.
But so with that, right, I'm pretty sure if any of them had an idol, they all seemed like they wanted to give one to Bench. They did. And so I was thinking like, what if... I feel like to be safe, maybe like an extra vote gets thrown at either... I mean, I'd feel bad if it was Wild, because Wild did just get brought back, but like maybe be cubed.
I think instead of voting directly for bench, we could cripple his voting block. Because they'll all expect us to vote bench. That's why we vote B-Cube instead.
Also, Wexel, whose team are you on?
I'll be honest, I kind of went into this as like a lone ranger, and then I kind of look. I've got an honor code.
Yeah, you ended up on.
I've got an honor
team.
code.
Then you blew him up, and now you're over here.
Yeah, I was cool with them to begin with, and then after a while, I was like, look, there's no reason to vote many people out, right? Look, I've got integrity. Okay, I'm not really like on a team, but I have good rapport with a few people. Like, I'm cool with Dubsley. Me and Dubsley, I think, are pretty cool. Although I'm a little bit cautious of him at the moment because he has been talking to the other guys a lot. I was gonna say Mega as well because we both killed Bench. Like, we're both in on that as well.
Yeah,
so like, I wanted to believe I'm cool with them too, but Mega has also been kind of odd recently. A lot of people are talking to a lot of people.
He's paranoid as hell.
You're not the only
I think so
one
too.
in trouble.
Like, yeah.
Mega's with Wild and Dubsley.
Dude, Wild and Dubsley?
Here's my thing. I think absolutely,
keep
if
going.
this is gonna end up being one person whoever gets a throwaway vote is gonna get booted. That's what I think's gonna happen.
They're gonna have like 3 votes
Yeah.
and be out.
That's why.
Yeah, that's literally gonna be it. Because everything's gonna go to people who have immunity idols because everyone around them knows that they're gonna get voted.
Then I'm gonna throw my vote to someone, but that's the problem is I don't know who, and there's apparently like 4 of them conversating. Kata, Wexel, Keppels.
Really?
The next vote I think is going to be really odd because I've been told so many things and I feel like a lot of it's kind of been like lies. Because like Wild's kind of playing a really weird game at the moment where he was talking to me, telling me stuff that like
I
Bench,
think Wild just wants to cause chaos.
and he was also telling me that Bench had an immunity idol, which I want to believe that that's pretty likely at this point.
I'm gonna go chat with Mega.
Okay. So I don't know if I've told you, but out of the like when we all killed you, well, I guess Wasefi, what are you doing?
I saw you were over here.
I'm conversating. So Bench, since we're here all by ourselves, who are you?
I'm not here.
Who are you? No, you're not here. In fact, you're not here. Okay, so now that we're all by ourselves, where are you planning on? Where's your votes headed to?
I actually have no idea. Believe it or not, I know like Wild and B-Cubed have been scheming, but I have not been part of their conversations. I have no idea what their whole
I will
plan
say,
is.
I heard from the grapevine from an undisclosed person that you still plan on voting me out.
I'm definitely not planning on voting you out. There's been so much discussion going on that like I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Just
Put
be
some
honest.
money away.
Who you voting for?
We can vote Keppels because Keppels and I saw Keppels and Wexel
bad
talking
for
a
him,
lot at the farm.
I'd vote bad for Keppels.
I talked to Keppels like 3 times. Every time he was just like, "Yeah, I'm on no one's
He
side."
just says, I don't know.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
such a
know.
chill
Yeah.
guy, dude.
He-
He's such a chill guy.
Maybe we should keep him in for
We
that
need
reason.
decision makers.
honestly.
Yeah.
We need decision
It
makers.
might be good to keep him in.
Guys, I'm
All right,
thinking Mega or Keppels, bro.
Mega. I'm thinking Mega.
You want to go?
Because I think Mega.
Dude, my
Mega
thing
has.
is, here's my thing. I have a worry about Mega. There is that he would have heard from someone else that his name was getting thrown around for it. Has an immunity idol, and then is saying that to get more people onto him instead of other people.
Where is
But
everyone?
I don't think you'd expect it. You
Guys,
know, like
where's
I just don't
Kata?
think.
I
at
don't
this
know if
point,
he would expect it either.
We told Kata.
We're talking about We're talking about the guy running your daily dose of Terraria.
guys, dude.
He has some knowledge on it.
Guys.
Imagine this is going into
Guys.
Daily Dose of Terraria. Watch this.
Kata, bro, guys. Oh my god. I think Kata's invisible listening to us. I checked the whole map. He wasn't here. He's done this before. And then the second I
my
said,
gosh.
the second I
Kata
said, where's Kata? No, the second I said, where's Kata twice,
Oh.
he TP'd to his house.
He's at the.
Kata's at spawn. He's at spawn. He has a mining helmet on with
But
it.
no, he just.
Oh wait, no, he just
That's what I'm
magic mirrored.
Guys, listen,
You're
bro.
He just
right.
magic mirrored. He was at
off,
hell.
He was off the map.
He just went to.
And then once I said, "Where's
Pylon.
Kata?"
Dude,
Wait, that was
Kata
bench,
is
though. That
so
was bench.
sneaky with this,
He
dude.
was listening to us, invisible.
Okay.
You want to know something more infuriating? Stars disappear in the daytime. So if you shimmer something that has a massive bulk of stars, they all disappear.
Okay, so here's what we do then. We said we wouldn't vote Keppels. I think we did directly say we'd feel bad for voting for Keppels, and then he'd be like in the back there.
I think low key, I think we vote Keppels, and if there's a second vote, then we go to Mega.
Keppels. I say
Alright, and
Keppels,
we
and
alternate
Mega. I agree
between
with
them.
this.
We alternate between them, starting with Keppels.
Yes.
Yeah, we alternate. Yep.
Yes, starting with Keppels. Starting with Keppels.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
We locked it
So
on
we
this.
need to disband really quick.
We should tell Ben.
Guys,
Guys, look, I'm invisible. Don't vote Keppels. Come on.
Wexel.
Don't be like that. Come on, why would you vote Keppels? That's
You
so
have an immunity
diabolical.
idol. Cause
He's a golden child. He made the mob farm.
Wexel.
I can't believe that.
Dude, you guys are
mentioning that is what got him to
That's
do
so
that.
evil.
Wexel.
It is evil,
something
dude.
wrong.
It is evil. It is
What's
evil,
happening?
but everyone
Place the
has
empty barrel.
immunity idols, man. Okay, I think. Okay, here's what we. How about this?
We should vote.
Yes, we're just at a point of vote at this. We just gotta fight boss and vote.
Yo, Wexel. Are you
It
still here?
depends. We depend on everyone's morals, who gets vote, who gets what, and all that.
Give your immunity idol to Keppel if you want him to survive. Otherwise,
Dude,
we're killing him.
dude, this is messed
We're
up.
killing him.
This is so messy, man.
We know you're gonna
Dude.
survive, and we need to pick a victim.
Don't vote Keppels. Like anyone but Keppels.
All right.
I'd
give me your
vote-
idol
I'd-
and
I'd
we'll
vote
kill
for
you
Tommy.
instead
I'd vote
if you
Tommy.
volunteer.
You know what,
Tommy
low
didn't
key,
show up today, did
I'm
he?
considering that.
That would be so
Dude,
epic, bro.
Surely keep
That'd be
Keppels.
so epic.
And with that, it seemed that there was no clear person to vote for as the Queen Slime boss fight loomed over them. But then, something unexpected happened that may very well shift everything.
Are we fighting on the track? Like, where are we fighting?
I
We
think
can
we're
use the
fighting
track for
just right
phase
here.
2. Although I recommend getting mine, like a better
is.
minecart than the wooden one.
Okay,
Yeah, we-
I'll
oh,
do
yeah,
that
we-
really quickly.
Bro, what the heck? What the hell? What the actual what happened?
Did you pick up my loot?
It's in this chest.
Oh my god, I hate this game.
Did you just blow up the house?
No, that wasn't me. I mean, someone
But
set a
you
trap.
died.
Yeah, someone set a trap.
Bro! I didn't even see you die, by the way. I teleported home, and the freaking house was exploded. Oh.
So someone just straight up killed me.
Wild never confessed to bench, and after Mega gave out potions, Queen Slime was summoned and defeated with no casualties. And Keppels had the highest DPS against Queen Slime, meaning he has 1 immunity. But right before council began,
I don't know what to do, dude. I don't know who to vote.
I think we're doing like a Hail Mary Mega vote. Okay.
and so it's time to see who will be voted out next.
First of all, I'd like to know who set up the trap at the base, because that's kind of messed up. Second, you shouldn't vote me out. I want you guys to think about who really deserves the vote among us, and it's not me.
I've been talking to a lot of people. I originally wanted to say everyone should be voting for Bench, but I came across some news. Bench originally, right, was going for everybody out of his like immediate like friend circle. Okay, look, and I thought that was corrupt. I didn't want that around. I would have said vote Bench, but Bench wasn't even a part of this conversation. And there's a group of people: B Cube, Dubsley, Wild, and I think there was one more. But they were all trying to vote out Keppels. Also, someone blew up their house. Not cool.
But going off of what Wexel said, I do want to apologize to Keppels. This isn't because you got immunity, but we did decide not to vote you regardless. I also do want to mention, we were going off of just sort of logic. Me and Wild this whole time have been fighting for Bench. Okay, we don't want to like Wexel said, we don't think Bench should be voted out either. Okay, that's been our goal this whole time, and using just the logic and what items we knew each person had and whatever, we were trying to find a person that we could vote for that wouldn't end up in someone being immune or Bench being voted out. So we ended up running up on Keppels. We realized it was a bad idea.
I'm just gonna second everything that B Cube said there, and I've gotten pulled into like 8 different conversations just talking about Wexel, Bench, and eventually leading to Keppels, which got disbanded pretty soon after, you know, Wexel stopped snooping on us.
Oh yeah, this whole session I've been trying to like get people to not vote for bench basically, and yeah, that's basically it.
I don't even bloody know what's going on anymore. I don't know who to trust, who not to trust. This whole thing's gotten very confusing and very all over the place. But either way, me, Kebbles did the farm. Everyone's been using it, so that's the reason there. Made the arena quickly for Queen Slime and a few other things, and probably that's its time.
I'm voting Wild because since the start of him coming back, it has just been constant talk about I'm getting really annoyed by. There has been nonstop teleporting back to me, trying to like convince me of different people, and I'm getting really annoyed by it. I want to just sit in the background and play with my buddies right now.
I'd feel bad if we ended up voting out Wild straight away.
Dude, I get that. I absolutely get that. I think we made the right choice.
I think that has given us a lot to think about, but now is the time to vote.
All the votes have been submitted, including one from Tommy Tsunami, who just happened to get to me, so I asked if he wanted to vote for somebody. So he has a vote that's thrown into this. Does it count? It does count. You can vote for him. He can throw a vote out. So that's fair game.
You know, it's fair.
Now that all the votes have been submitted, if anybody has an immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be your time to do so.
There's gonna be so many. There's gonna be so many.
Everyone pulls out.
Yeah.
Wexel, I saw that. Hold on. Wexel, you played immunity idol. Who are you playing it for?
For myself.
He plays it for me.
For himself. All right. Any and all votes cast against Wexel Radley will no longer count.
I'd like to play this, Thorben.
Bench playing an immunity idol. That means any votes cast against Bench will not count. All right, if nobody else has an immunity idol, whoever receives the most votes will be kicked out of this collaboration. I'll read the votes. First vote, B cubed. Second vote, Mega. Third vote, Wild. Fourth vote, Cataclysmic. Fifth vote, B cubed. That's 2 votes B cubed. Sixth vote, Dubsley. Seventh vote, Mega. That's 2 votes B cubed, 2 votes Mega, 4 votes remain. 8th vote, B cubed. 9th vote, B cubed. That's 4 votes B cubed, 2 votes remain. B cubed. If you receive 1 more vote, you will be kicked out of this collaboration. 10th vote and 7th person voted out of this collaboration. B cubed. B cubed, I'm afraid I'm going to need your sub button.
It was a good run, guys. I'm not disappointed. I don't really care. That was kind of fun though. Sorry, Mega. I don't think anyone really. I didn't vote for you, by the way, Mega. If you're here.
I'm so angry. I wasted my idol. Not a single person voted for me.
Well,
Dude.
I made the deal.
Oh my god.
I made the deal. I said I wasn't gonna vote you, and I kept my word.
Dude, never.
I don't know.
Don't come near me unless it's something fun, man. I'm not doing server politics anymore.
Wild, I want to talk with you.
I get it, man. But I lost my reputation because of this whole thing.
Dang.
It may be selfish, but dude, I'm doing my stuff here.
I get you.
Who did you vote for? Because there was, how many? I think, yeah, there was only 1 for Mega.
That was me.
I voted for Cataclysmic.
Honestly, I'm baffled. Did not get a single vote this time. First time this happened this entire thing.
And with that, one of our contestants has been eliminated. 10 remain. Join me tomorrow to see who will be eliminated next.